in your native environment, with your own native language, with your own native mental thinking. So when I use the word language, I'm not thinking of alphabetical connections, not like A, B, C, D. I'm talking of meanings. Every native word, every native environment has within it learning abilities that can change things. And what you find across every ancient kingdom and nation is that learning is done through what? Stories.
No more walls to a classroom. 2, teacher first. The third thing is a new model for education that fundamentally changes a structure where the better your education, the more expensive it is, and therefore puts it out of reach of the majority. We have to find a way of changing it so that as you're increasing access, you're not dropping equity.
So the first thing is that it informs. So learning sciences research, all that research of how learning takes place in all of the different learning environments, it will inform us when we're starting to plan. And it's not just research that's in the classroom. It's research that takes place where learning is in the museum or a library, learning is outside, learning is in after-school opportunities. So learning everywhere. As we all know now, learning takes place everywhere. And having that opportunity to really understand ways to maximize that learning, including online, are all informed by learning sciences research.
Give people the ability to be human beings. Allow them to say things that might not make sense, but be open to them. Allow them to speak up and share their information. Be vulnerable yourself. Realize, I say to my leaders, you have to get really comfortable with, I'm sorry, I don't know, can you help me? Because then you set the tone for your team to say, you're human too, you don't have all the answers, you don't know everything. We're in this together. We need to work together. You are all great people, you have great brains, and I want to learn from you and have all of us help to make this a better working environment.
The nations that are doing well in the educational system are the ones that are empowering the children and the students and properly educating them with knowledge and skills to go and be productive in the marketplace and to go and increase the GDP.
Every child is on a journey. Every journey starts with one step, but it doesn't mean that they're all going to get there at the same time. You take a snapshot of any classroom and some may be in the foreground, some in the middle ground, and some in the background. But one thing I do know, and my 14 years of experience has taught me, is that they all get there in the end. Yeah, whether you're a hare or a tortoise, you will get there with your help, and that's where your expertise comes in.
Make sure that there's a culture alignment. Now, this is where a lot of times people miss it. You can do a lot of work in defining your culture, building your culture, but once it does not align with your core values, you are wasting time.